Arun lived what many would call a normal life, a job in finance, a rented apartment, weekend parties. He laughed when everyone else laughed, smiled in group photos. But inside, he felt disconnected. Every day felt the same. Alarm clock, emails, meetings, deadlines. He was surrounded by noise, yet felt completely empty. And the scariest part? He didn't know why. One evening, after missing yet another family call, Arun sat in silence and asked himself a question he'd been avoiding for years. What am I really doing with my life? He realized he hadn't truly felt joy in years. He was alive, but he wasn't living. The promotions, the pay raises, the parties, none of it filled the emptiness inside. That night, he cried, not because something terrible happened, but because he finally allowed himself to feel everything he had been running from. The next morning, Arun did something different. He didn't check his phone. He sat quietly and breathed. For the first time in years, he was still. That small moment changed everything. He began asking new questions. What brings me peace? What drains my energy? Who am I when no one is watching? He began waking up earlier, reading books that fed his soul, cutting out the noise, reconnecting with old friends, not on Instagram, but in real life. It wasn't easy, but slowly, the fog started to clear. Real inner change isn't always peaceful. It's not just calm mornings and positive quotes. It's crying when no one sees. It's facing the parts of yourself you've buried. It's saying no to things that used to define you. It's unlearning before you can grow. Arun fought the inner battles most people run from. And slowly he won, not by becoming someone new, but by remembering who he truly was. 1 year later, Arun wasn't famous. He didn't have millions in the bank, but he woke up every day with clarity. He loved deeper, spoke slower, listened more. He started writing, coaching, giving back, not because he wanted attention, but because he had found purpose. He wasn't just existing anymore. He was alive. Maybe you're like Arun once was, waking up every day, feeling like something is missing. Maybe your life looks fine from the outside, but inside you feel lost. Here's the truth. Your greatest transformation won't come from outside validation. It will come from inside awareness. You don't need a new city, a new job, or a perfect plan. You just need to sit with yourself and decide to begin the journey inward, because the world around you changes. Only when you do. True change doesn't start with fixing your life. It starts with understanding your soul. This was the true story of inner change. It can be yours too.